Let's meet the starting lineup for the visitors. The LA Clippers. At center, Ivica Zubac. At power forward, Marcus Morris Sr. At point guard, Reggie Jackson. At the other guard position, Paul George. At the other forward position, Kawhi Leonard. Head coach of the visiting team, Tyronn Lue. Let's bring out the starters. Your Los Angeles Lakers. Starting at center, 6 feet 10 inches. Number 31. Thomas Bryant. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 2, Patrick Beverley. Starting at the other guard, at 6 feet 3 inches, number 0, Russell Westbrook. At forward, 6'10", number 3, A.D. Anthony Davis. At forward, 6'9", number 6, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team, Stan. Your Los Angeles Lakers.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. We've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to jump 3 or 4 feet into a guy and draw a foul. It's not a basketball play. Give the defensive player some benefit of the doubt, guys."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. And for the Lakers, the big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Patrick Beverley out there with Thomas Bryant. And tonight, 2 established veteran teams, Smitty. You'd fit right in out there.
Yeah, veterans play the game with their mind versus their physicality and athleticism. You can win games just having a high basketball IQ.
Now here's Westbrook. He shoots a 3. Buries it from 3.
And it's big whenever Russ connects from deep. Needs to keep working on developing this shot.
Beverley against George. And the layup is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Davis. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. That shot off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And just about a minute into this first quarter. wide open, and he hits the jumper for two.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision. Well, you need at least 2 stars to win big. It sure helps when they fit together, as well as LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They complement each other perfectly.
Now here's Jackson. Oh, Westbrook with a block. And they're able to recover. Nice shot by George. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. James outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And LeBron said, when Anthony Davis came, we're running our offense through him.
NBA, LeBron's a man of his word. In their first season playing together, James assisted Anthony Davis on more baskets than he had done for any prior teammate, hand and glove.
Now here's Westbrook. On the wing, Bryant. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And it's the Clippers ball. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. George, a screen on Westbrook. Jackson, the pass to George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And with Paul George, Graham, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
George against Beverley. George outside. And the Clippers miss again.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
To the inside. Here's Westbrook. That one's wide left. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard finds George. Back to Leonard. George against Beverley. Zubac with a screen on Beverley. Just 4 to shoot. Here's George. Zubac can't get the putback. The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Davis from long range. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The shooting range is a big part of what makes AD effective. You have to go out and guard him.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your Laker girls.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Brown, he's checked in for LeBron. Walker comes in for Beverley. And none is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. None against Wall. Covington, a screen on Nunn. Ball for three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Pass to Brown. And stolen by Leonard. Now Covington, covered by Bryant. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Ball against Walker. Now here's Davis. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. With the floater. Here's the second effort. Doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. Ball for three. And Bryant pulls it down. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Nunn. Throws it up high. Very pretty alley-oop.
With a shot like that, AD has completely redefined what we expect out of a power forward.
Powell passes to Covington. Leonard with the ball. Defended by Brown. Fades back. And the Clippers miss again. The Lakers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Bryant outside. Davis against Leonard. Fade away. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Bryant. Davis has got 7 points in the game. Here's Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look at the intensity on that drive. Norman Powell charging in like no one can stop him.
Davis with a screen on Wall. Outside, Brown. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis!
The defense can't match AD's physicality. He muscles his way to the second chance shot.
Outside Wall. Here's Kennard. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. Well, he can be a one-man army, rebounding, scoring, and assisting. But Russell Westbrook knows he's got to rally those around him to win.
We got to do it together. And I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership. And that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Westbrook is all about winning, Grant.
Yes, he is, and his teammates will tell you as well. For all the stats he piles up at the end of the day, he's laser focused on getting the dub.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Norman Powell out there with Jackson. And it's George in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Jackson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the three off target.
And even after airtight defense like that, still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Pass to James. That's tipped. Oh, George with a steal. Jackson on the wing. Back to George. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from James.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Now here's George. He has 7. George with another miss. What's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, the mileage on the body grip.
So true, BA. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
James against George. Clock at 6. Over James. George with another miss.
Just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end. Letting it all hang out when George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. James passes to Davis. Westbrook with it. And finished off by Westbrook.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
That doesn't go either for George.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
James passes to Bryant. George with the block. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Zubac. And that one's long. The Lakers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Reeves. George defending. Here's Bryant. That one goes in. Bryant's gotten his second bucket of the game. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so, BA. Obviously, championships matter. But I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
It's a completely new group for the Clippers. .151 left in the first half. Pass to man. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Now here's Covington. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. None against Leonard. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. The Lakers have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Beverley outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Beverley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's what they expect from Patrick Beverley. Knocking down the spot-up J.
Covington, a screen on Beverley. Kennard with it. Picked up by James. Kennard can't get it to go. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Back to James. Inside. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
The flush from Anthony Davis. 2 very loud points.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now here's Wall. Six to shoot. Covington, a screen on none. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 17 at the end of the period. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. And don't go far. We'll be right back. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
And how about his dime dropping in the first half? That was something else.
The engine that makes them run. He's been able to push the action, and he's making great decisions.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Thomas Bryant out there with Patrick Beverley. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
What a dribble move by LeBron. All you can do is sit back and admire it.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. George against Beverley. George outside. Zubac with a screen on Beverley. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Paul George at the line for two.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. Two from the line that time. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Right side Davis. The bank shot, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Here's George. So it'll be two free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Patrick Beverley.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot.
Paul George, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. George hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Davis. Here's the screen by Bryant. And it's Davis penetrating. Leonard pulls down the board.
And you look at how Kawhi goes about his business. No social media, no big presence, just does his thing and let his game do the talking.
Now here's Beverley. To the paint. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Jackson against Westbrook. Jackson, pass to George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 6 here in the quarter. And that reserved approach from Kawhi, don't confuse it for a lack of personality. Smitty, he's a funny guy, but by his own words, huh?
He is, B.A. Stand out of the spotlight, that's just what he likes to do. He might have missed out on some marketing potential, but keeping out of social media is a very wise choice.
Now here's George. 15 points in the game. Great D that time from Beverley. Davis drawing the double team. Here's Westbrook. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
I love Westbrook hitting that one. It's in his comfort zone for sure, and it prevents defenders from just clogging the lane.
George, no good.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I mean, one of the greatest players of all time. LeBron just continuing to add to his legacy.
For the Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So for the Clippers, Covington comes in for Zubac. And it's Powell in for George. Both free throws good from James. The Clippers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Leonard outside. To end the run. And that one drops.
I love how Kawhi gets to his spots. He won't let the defense throw him off.
James passes to Davis. Here's Reeves. Defended by Jackson. Back to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Davis a screen. And there's James from the arc. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant.
That's his third
foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nunn comes in for LeBron. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Wall comes in for Jackson. The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Kennard against Brown. Up top, Kennard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The Lakers with another miss. The Clippers shooting a low 29% since halftime. Walker against Powell. 13 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. Left side, Davis. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 31 left in the third. Brown finds Davis. Here's Reeves. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Chalk up 2 there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Davis with a screen on Wall. And Davis gets double teamed. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Covington. Powell outside. 4 on the clock. Over Walker. Misses off the left iron. The Lakers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Davis misses. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Wall gets the bucket. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
So physical for a one. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
It's Walker on the wing. Puts up a three. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So, on the floor for the Clippers, Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Reggie Jackson out there with Terrence Mann. And it's George in at the three. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. That's going to send Anthony Davis to the line. That one on Morris.
At the line for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis. Shooting one.
One shot. One shot.
A lot can be said about Davis's value on the offensive end, but never forget he's a standout defender as well. No small feat to be a multiple-time NBA blocks leader.
George, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Davis with a screen on Jackson. So it's the Clippers now. George passes to Zubac. Jackson outside. Pass to George. Over James. And the shot no good. A bit short. And the Lakers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Davis. James passes to Davis. To the middle. From 11 feet away. The shot no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. George against James. Now here's George. He's covered closely. Soft touch off the glass.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
And the basket by Westbrook.
That's his second three-pointer of the night, one in each half, trying to keep the defense honest.
It's time for T-shirts. And your Laker girl.
Jackson. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And here's George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Man, misses. The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Shot's good by James.
Nice touch on the jumper. Even at this stage in his career, LeBron's floor spacing ability continues to evolve.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
It's going to go on Paul George.
Second team.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
And he drops the first. That one misses.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Westbrook against George. Pass to man. Elbow shot. And the Clippers miss again. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Davis, the pass to Westbrook, shoots over Zubac. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Davis with the defensive effort. The Lakers shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Leonard's checked in for man.
Kawhi Leonard.
The Clippers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Leonard up top. Checked by James. Rejected by James.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
Davis, the pass to Westbrook. With the teardrop. He got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's George. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here are the Lakers stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. James passes to Davis. Tries it from 19. The shot's good on the assist by James. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Off the bounce, AD has all options available to him, using the entire court as his canvas to create.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Davis.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
That doesn't go either for George.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
40 seconds left to play in the fourth. Zubac against Westbrook. To the wing, right side. George outside. And the jam by George.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
James outside. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.